Well, good morning, everyone. Do you know in today's video, I find this really cool vintage Art Deco AM FM radio? Now, if you want to know what I ended up buying it for and what I ended up selling it for, you're going to have to come watch this video with me. Yeah, you have to watch with me. You don't want to watch it alone, do you? Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get thrifting. On this first row, I found something pretty cool. It was this AM FM Drill Sergeant alarm clock radio. Well, Goodwill only wanted $5.99 for it. And the cool thing about it was, when the alarm goes off, the drill sergeant wakes you up. This next aisle looked like it had some pretty interesting stuff on it. I saw this Pillsbury Doughboy Christmas ornament. It was made by Hallmark. They were asking $3.99 for it. And online they go for around $20. And he even giggles when you push the button. A few rows down, I saw this medieval wine goblet. It had a dragon wrapped around the stem. Goodwill was only asking $3.99 for it, and online they go for around $20. Plus, medieval stuff sells really well. The next few rows were kind of like this one, meaning there was nothing to find. But all these rows were packed, so I knew I'd find something eventually. But for now, I just kept walking. When I got to the Christmas aisle, all I saw were these mugs, and I had no interest in them. But then I saw this Peanuts Christmas ornament. They were asking $3.99 for it, and online they go for around $15. So, you know where this went? In the cart. As I got to this row, I saw up on that top shelf this Bentley Tees storage case. Now, Bentley Tees must be a pretty high-end tea because people are willing to pay $20 for this box. Goodwill wanted $4.99 for it, so I definitely wanted it. It seems like it should sell pretty fast. Well, store number one's done. Now all that's left is to go pay for this stuff and head to store number two. Are you ready? Okay, well, I know I am. Well, we did pretty good at that store, but now it's time to head to the next store, and this is the store where I find the vintage Art Deco AM FM radio. So you don't want to miss that because it'll be a fun learning experience. What's for me? Okay, I'll meet you at the next store. On this row, I found something that I was really excited to find. It was this vintage Air King AM FM radio. It had an Art Deco look. They were only asking $5.99 for it, and online they go for around $40. I said in the video that that radio was worth about $40. Well, when I got it home, I did a little bit more research on it, and it was worth a little bit more than that. It ended up selling for $69.95 plus $10.95 shipping. You know what? I think I deserve some fireworks for that. Yeah, art fireworks, great. Okay, now back to the video. I strolled on over to this aisle where I saw this Florida Gators Christmas ornament. Now they were asking $5.99 for it, and that's a little bit on the high side, but it did come in the original box, and they do go for $20, so I put it in the cart. I went back to look at the mug. They were asking $3.99 for this, but they were only going for $10 online, so I passed on it. I live in Florida, so I come across a lot of Disney stuff, and here are two of them now. There were these two Disney mugs. The first one was from Toy Story, and the second one was a Minnie Mouse mug. Goodwill wanted $4.99 for them, and online they go for about $12 to $15 each. This aisle had plenty of pots and pans. Anybody need a pot and pan? Call me up. I'll come back and get you one. But they're not for me, so I headed to the next aisle. I've been selling a lot of weather alert radios lately, so when I saw this one, I wanted to come over and check it out. Well, it had no price, but I ended up getting it for $3.99, and they go for between 20 and 25 online. Okay, guys, well, it's time to head to the third store of the day, and let's hope we find some good stuff there, too. Well, let's get in the car. It's the only way we're going to get there, unless you want to hitchhike.
Well, guys, it's time to be heading to the next store today. And when I'm there, I find a home fire alarm. Now, usually home fire alarms aren't worth much money, but this one ended up selling for quite a bit of money. And if you want to find out what feature it had that made it worth so much money, then you're going to have to follow me to the next store. So, buckle up and let's get going.
Do you guys remember those spinning lamps they used to sell in the 80s? Well, right here is one, and it has a little dolphin design. Now you turn the light on, and the dolphins spin, and they look like they're swimming. It's pretty cool. They wanted $7.99 for this, and these are going for around $40 now. On this row, I saw something I've never seen before, and I bet you guys haven't either. It was called a toilet timer. Now, when you're in the bathroom, and it doesn't smell too good in there, you set the timer for how bad it smells, and then you leave, and the alarm goes off when it's all clear, and the next person knows it's their turn. As I turned down this row, I wasn't expecting to find anything, because you guys know that I'm not big on buying pots and pans. But I did see this Hewlett-Packard ink cartridge. I haven't sold one of these in a while. Goodwill was asking $4.99 for it. And look at this, it's not even expired, and most of them are. I looked it up, and they're selling for $20 online. On this row, I saw this home fire alarm. Now, usually I'll pass on fire alarms because they resell really cheaply, but this one had a strobe light attached and can be used by the hearing impaired. They wanted $8.99 for it, and online they go for somewhere around $40.
Like I said in the video, most fire alarms don't go for that much, maybe $10, $11, or $12. But this one said strobe light on it, so I wanted to get a little bit closer look at it. Well, I'm glad I did, because the ones with strobe sell for around $40, and they can also be used by the hearing impaired community. So that was nice. Well, I listed it on eBay, and it ended up selling for $39.95, but no shipping, and you want to know why? Because the guy that bought it lived in my town, and he came to pick it up. Pretty cool, huh? He didn't have to pay shipping, and I didn't have to ship it. So we're both happy.
Well, this aisle didn't have much to see on it. I think Goodwill must have just thrown all the junk they had in the store on here. But that's okay, because I had my sights set on the next aisle. So I just scurried off to it. While walking around the back of the store, I saw this box. Well, I had to take a look inside it, of course. Well, I opened it up, and it turned out that it was a whiskey glass with a cigar holder built in. See right there? Well, Goodwill was asking $6.99 for it, and on eBay they're selling for around $40. And those cubes, they're used to cool down your whiskey. This is pretty cool. Well, it's time for me to hop out of here, and then I'll meet you guys out in the car. I think we did pretty well today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed making it. Okay, I'll see you out in the car.
Well, guys, it's that sad part of the day when I have to say goodbye. But I just want to tell you that if you're a non-subscriber and you've watched this video up to this point, and you've enjoyed it, then click the subscribe button. If you're a subscriber and you've watched this video up to this point and you didn't enjoy it, well, go unsubscribe from someone else's channel. My channel's doing just fine. Okay, guys. Well, stay safe, and I'll see you in about a week.